So something that comes up frequently with negative entity attachments is, how can I protect myself? How can I protect myself from possession or invasion by negative entities? And I've got some thoughts here that it's probably going to be controversial, and I might even get some thumbs down on this YouTube video. But you definitely want to tune in, because it does have a lot to do with your just overall general approach to handling negative entity attachments. So let's get started. So, protection against negative entity attachments. You hear all kinds of different things that you should do. There are many practitioners, many light workers who will tell you, as the water gets close, that will tell you that you need to protect yourself. You're responsible for your own energy in your own situation. So it's not even like, in many cases they say things like, this is your duty, your responsibility. You need to do this, and if you don't do it, then you're just asking for trouble. I completely disagree with this, wholeheartedly, deeply. And the reason that I do is because I believe in the high vibrational approach. And the high vibrational approach states that I am so powerful that I don't even have to protect myself, because nothing can get to me. And when we believe this strongly, when we know this to be true, it is true. So here's what I don't like about protection against negative entity attachments. It means that you're afraid of them. It means that you are fearful. So if you are going out every day and you're putting a bubble of protection around yourself, which you'll hear people talk about all the time, put that bubble of protection around yourself. Here's how I see that. I see that as you doing this. Oh, I hope nothing hurts me. Oh, I hope I'm safe. I doubt it, but I'm hopeful. Right? You see the difference there between walking around like this, knowing that I am this incredible being of light, and that nothing is going to give me any trouble, or being fearful. If you are fearful, then you are at a lower vibrational emotional state. If you watch my video about the emotional frequency chart, you'll see that fear is one of the lower vibrational emotions. When we have negative entity attachments, what are they attaching to? They are attaching to hooks. I call them hooks. And these hooks are lower vibrational whatevers, emotions, experiences. This is what keeps them attached to you. So if you continue to be afraid of your negative entity, then you will continue to have it. But if you look at your negative entity as a pushover, as nothing, as something that you are way more powerful than, then it'll eventually go away, because it'll be like, oh, well, I can't do anything to this person. They're too powerful for me. Now, of course, at first, as soon as you say this, oh yeah, I'm more powerful than my entity, they're probably going to go, oh yeah? And they're going to give you some stuff to deal with. But if you stick with it, and you know this fact deeply, truly, that you can outlast them, then you can outhandle them, that they have no chance against you, then you'll be successful. That is really the main tenet of what I teach in my class. And I also help people in my class, because during the transition time, it can be very difficult to handle. It can be very difficult to deal with all that they're doing to you. So my 7-week program, I'm doing things to keep those entities away while you work on this stuff. I'm moving them away from you and giving you the opportunity to raise your vibration. And I give you tons and tons of techniques on how to do that. That was just one of many. And then eventually, some people, it's within the first couple of weeks, their entities are gone. For others, it might take the full 7 weeks. It doesn't matter. We don't mind. We know that they're going to get there. And that's really what I'm here to do. I'm here to help raise the vibration of the planet, one person at a time. And people who are afflicted with negative entity attachments are perfect candidates, because you're very powerful beings. You're here to do amazing things. And the first thing that we have to do is remove those entities and raise your vibration so you can do those amazing things. So ultimately, I say, don't give yourself a bubble of protection, because that might also prevent others from seeing your light. It might prevent others from, or your energy to come out of your energy bubble. Maybe you just keep it all for yourself. I don't think that's a selfish thing, but there's so much that you can bring to this world. You might as well allow others to experience it. And when you do, and you see them light up, and you see changes in their lives, it just gives you more reinforcement of how powerful you are, and how amazing you are, and how beautiful you are. So I hope this helps. It's fun to do this. I'm here in Laguna Beach, California, and never done this in front of the ocean before, so this will be a fun video for me to watch with the waves crashing behind me the whole time, people walking by every once in a while. It's pretty awesome. So I highly recommend that you download an activation off of my website, the Halo Chakra. This will give you a little added protection against negative entity attachments, and it won't be that bubble of protection that you don't want to have to do. This just helps keep your vibration raised, and it helps protect against those entities from coming back to you or whatever. So we might as well go ahead and do a removal activation right now here on the beach in California. And if you have persistent long-term negative entities, this may only remove them for a short time. It may only be for a couple of hours, maybe a couple of days, and then they'll come back. And that's why you definitely want to check into my detached class for negative entity attachments to remove them for life, and helping you figure out how to do that. Anyway, all that, let's go ahead, close your eyes, take a nice big deep breath, and relax as you exhale. Feel yourself sinking into your chair that you're sitting in. And we're just going to go ahead and remove this negative entity attachment that you might have. This activation is very simple. I'm going to say breath in. You'll take a nice big deep breath. You'll hold it at the top, and you'll wait for me to say the word awaken, and then you can exhale. Breath in. Awaken! That's all there is to it. Now you can open your eyes. Thank you so much for participating in that activation and joining me here on the beach in California. I definitely recommend you download that Halo Chakra Activation or the Soul Star Chakra Activation. That is, there's a link in the profile below, in the description below. Well, thanks again so much for watching. I love you unconditionally, and I'll see you on the next video, which I'm probably going to record right now.